How's it going, everybody? It's Ron from LiveCaseBreak.com. We are doing 2019 Topps Heritage Baseball 12-box. Pick your team number 3. We got our owners of our teams right over there. Open these up. I will be checking the backs for variations. The only one we'll likely miss that I'll catch in sorting is the French variation, because it's not marked on the card numbers, as you'll see. So, but there will be a recap at the end of the break for all the variations, all the chromes, all the everything that comes out that's not standard cards. Everything does ship in the break, so if for some reason we do miss a variation somewhere, you will get it in your shipment. I'm going to do all the box toppers and the buybacks last, so I'm just going to put those aside. We're going to do those all at the end of the break, just for a change of pace. I used to love that song. If you are looking, I am going to shut the stream down early tonight, so right after this, if you are looking to get some personal boxes, if you get the order in before I'm done with the break, I will do them. But otherwise, I'm going to log off to go through these to find all the extra variations that I may have missed during the break. Some cool cards come out, number 1 and 2. Hope to continue the trend. All right, here we go, box 1. Altuve and Crawford Sporting News. Let me check the backs. Watched any of the videos from yesterday, this is what we did. The variations, they print them right under the card number, which makes it a lot easier to find. Like I said, except for the French variations, the only way you tell that is either the text is French or you look at the code on the bottom. So, but it's hard to see the text while scanning the numbers. So that's why I haven't been trying to find them unless they jump out at us. Otherwise, I'll be here for a while. And we're starting with an Alex Bregman auto. Astros, Jared Pete. Nice start. Torres, New Age Performers. Team name, JD Martinez for the Red Sox. Red Sox, Thomas N. We did have a box yesterday that had multiple parallels in one box, so I'll continue checking. Oh, did they? From where? Doesn't say. So maybe it was an inside job. Gotcha. Got a scratch off Noah Syndergaard for the Mets. Oh, I guess I didn't show you guys. So this is what you're looking for the parallels. Team name and the code on the bottom here. The codes are different than the base cards. So when you do get your stuff in, just flip it over, see why it's top loaded. Is that the regular Martinez? Yeah, so the difference in this one, the base card, Red Sox is in black, and this it's in yellow. Doesn't seem like much, but that's what Heritage is. Acuna, New Age Performers. All right, there's box one. And that's what we're looking for. I don't know why I top load the auto. Anyone here set collect the set? Heritage? I know Pib did the 2011. He's working on the master set. All right, box 2. Not seeing any relics, so we might have another auto in box 2. Oh, no, I lied. The relics are just thin. It's there. We got George Springer for the Astros again. Jared. Mitch Haniger, New Age Performers. Action shot, JD Martinez. The Red Sox. Jacob deGrom, New Age Performers. Scherzer, New Age Performers. We got a nice mini Acuna for the Braves. That is 71 out of 100. So it's already a short print card. And now you got a mini. Braves going to John Y. It's a great photo of him, too. Music. Didn't get any minis in our other 2 cases. Bueller, New Age Performers. I don't have Greg Hall in here right now that to tell me whether that's a good hit or not. I assume so. Scratch off, Robinson Cano for the Mariners. Nice, Ed. Did you check any, like, up for sale? See what the rate is? Let's see what the mini... dime we got yesterday was 1 in 10,000 packs. Let's see. Chrome Mini is 1 in 434 packs. Ah, thanks, Harold. Yeah, I just found it in the text, but that would have been a lot easier just waiting. What does that amount to? 434 packs. Let's see, we've got 24 packs a box. So about 1 in 1.5 cases or so. So I guess the fact that we didn't hit any in our 2 cases actually was bad luck. Not with the odds. Yeah, that's... I honestly, Harold, I didn't know. Like, I sleeved it and I stuck it in the regular pile. And, like, both Greg and Kim were like, be careful with that. I had no clue on Heritage that throwbacks were one of the harder chases, so. Now it's something I know. All right, we're on box number 3. Blake Snell, New Age Performers. Got John Lester for the Cubs. Pinstripe relic. Cubs going to John C. So it's saying black border is 1 out of, what are the odds based out of packs? So that's saying black borders are out of 50, 1 out of 62. Oh, okay, so you'll get 1 every about 5 boxes and about 5 per case. Okay. I see how the breakdown is now. It took me a second. Verlander New Age Performers. Got Jacob deGrom Chrome for the Mets. That's going to be out of $9.99. Yelich New Age Performers. Scratch off is Kershaw for the Dodgers. JD Martinez New Age Performers. The flip stock is the hard one. I haven't ran into one. I don't know that we've hit one yet. But that's the one I'm concerned about missing. Luckily, like I said, luckily we ship everything, but you know, at that point you're going by feel because there is no code for it. You're not on point with that one. Think about it. Let's see. There we go. This should be less sleepy. What else should we have been seeing per case based on that site? Action images, yes. Black borders, yes. French text, we should get about 2 per case. Team color names, about 1 per case. Minis are 1.5. Flip stock is every other case. Silver minis are about 1 per 3 cases. Trade nicknames, 1 in every 8 cases. Wow. We had a trade one yesterday. We haven't had a nickname one yet. And we hit the throwback, so. I'm hoping so, Harold, because that's, like I said, that's the one I'm afraid of missing. And like I said, the fact that there's nothing denoting it, I'm afraid of that just ending up in somebody's like Commons box. I wonder how ComC would even know. Like if you ship that to ComC, there's no code. 10 more Ks, I'll get the hang of it. I wouldn't mind doing something like that, casually at the house. Like a 10-box Heritage. But I just don't know that the value's there. I guess it could be. If you could get it, send to ComC immediately for all the variations and be one of the first on the market for a lot of them. You can maybe recoup a chunk. But that's, 1 year I do want to like splurge and do like a 4 or 5 case of the same product. All right, box 4. Yeah, conceptually I understand. That's why I need one just so I know, does it stand out, Alex Bregman, New Age Performers. Got Bryce Harper for the Nationals, game-used bat relic. So far, you've got a DeGrom Chrome, Mike, for Mets. But we just started box 4. So we got a ways to go. Yeah, that's the hard... There's a hard part with when you're looking at the card number and then also trying to look here as well. What's up, Kevin? No, our football didn't come in. So, to have something tonight, I threw up another Heritage to do real quick. No Arenado, New Age Performers. And then I'm going to end up logging off when this case is done. If there's any personals in the queue, I'll do those. So if you're looking for any personal boxes, order them while you're here now. And I'll do those before I log off. But otherwise, I'm going to log off to sort and go through. There's some variations I can only find by looking at the codes, and I don't want you guys missing them. So... I want to make sure I go through them tonight. Kevin Kiermaier for the Rays. Chrome. It's out of $9.99. Nice, Ed. Lindor, New Age Performers. I couldn't imagine trying to master collect this set. I guess it would be, you wouldn't do it every year. You would just have to do it, you know, pick a year, work on it for as long as you can. Ohtani New Age Performers. Scratch off Mike Trout for the Angels. Especially with 300 cards. Then you got 300 chromes to go with it. Then you got the purple hot box ones. No variation in that one, so there's probably a French variation in that box. Yeah, first box we got an auto, Alex Bregman for the Astros. I'm doing all the box toppers at the end. Just because I show them at the end anyway, so. What's up, Mike? Oh, do you, Courtney? What's up, Josh? Jared already hit in this one, buddy. We already got a Parrish hit. I don't think Astros had an auto last night. I don't remember off the top of my head, though. Oh, you went halves on it? Where are you going to be that we're meeting in person? I have to, I've got a conference at the end of June, I think it is, in Chicago. If I drive again this year, I actually didn't realize I go right through, I came through Canada and came down through Detroit. I don't know where you are compared to where Mike is, though. But next year, if I'm going through that trip again, I want to hit you guys up because I figure I can drive through. I usually got time before my conference. Okay, you're going to be in Chicago for the National this year? Like in a couple months? Nice. Yeah, they could probably get a chip to him on time, Mike. Everybody's going to Chicago. There's an action shot for Lindor. For the Indians, Anthony S. Aaron Nola, New Age Performers. Noah Syndergaard for the Mets. Game used relic. Mets going to Mike R. Ahmed Rosario Chrome for the Mets. On a $9.99. Oh, nice, Mike. I had a very bad experience going there. Ozzy Albies, New Age Performers. Traveling there for a conference. Not last year, the year before that. Flying. Which is why I drove last year. It's about I don't remember how many hours it was. It was longer than I thought it would be, though. I want to say it was like 12 or 13 hour drive. In a couple weeks, couple months, there's we're supposed to have some direct flights out of Ogdensburg to Chicago. That's what I'm hoping. Those are in place for my conference. I might take that. Steve, no, it's like about 2 to 3 autos per case. At least what we saw with our other ones. Jose Altuve scratch off for the Astros. May, yeah. So we're hoping for because the conference at the end of June. So me and a coworker that have to go to this conference are hoping. I won't mind flying if it's directly out of there, just because then I'm back home a lot quicker. Andujar New Age Performers, but I flew into Chicago out of Burlington 2 years ago for this conference, and I ended up getting. Just due to weather problems, I ended up getting stuck in Chicago for an extra 48 hours or 24 hours. Couldn't get out, couldn't do anything. Then get stuck in New York. And it took me, I was awake for 40 hours to eventually get home. Alex Bregman, New Age Performers. And it was just incident after incident after incident. And it was a ridiculous story, ridiculous tale of getting out of there that I hated it. Cole Calhoun, black for the Angels. That's out of 50. Why'd you stop music? Yeah, I would do Syracuse too. I wouldn't want to have to deal with the border on top of the travels. Box 6. Yeah, there's a few times I took advantage of the mileage rates. So my little car, the Yaris, does about 36 miles to the gallon. So usually if I do a trip where work is paying mileage, I actually make money. on the trip, but I know our budget's at work, so I try not doing that. Mike Easom, I was kind of mad at you last night. All right, box 6. Oh, nice. Auto right there. Gurriel Jr. for the Blue Jays. Going out to Stephen R. Real one auto. And then we got Morales for the Blue Jays as well out of 50. Also for Steven. Chris Davis, New Age Performers. Chrome Charlie Blackmon for the Rockies. Anthony S. out of 9.99. Yep. Aaron Judge, New Age Performers. Soto, New Age Performers. Action, Bryce Harper for the Nationals. Freddie Freeman for the Braves, scratch off. All right, box 6. No numbered relic yet. Haven't hit our purple refractor hot box yet either. Better get yourself some energy over there. Need some siesta. Box 7. Bregman auto, Gurriel Jr. auto. Some nice variations so far. Ramirez, New Age Performers. Nothing huge. A mini of Lance McCullers for the Astros. A mini Acuna out of 100. John, so I don't know. Seems to be okay. Trevor Story, New Age Performers. Got action of Danny Jansen for the Blue Jays. Torres, New Age Performers. What's that? Yeah, every now and then, like, I'll open a box of them, and, you know, almost every one of them is like that. Or, like, they're all split at the top. Yeah. Or when they get stuck together. They probably don't care that much. I mean, it costs them half a penny or something to make them, you know. Got Lorenzo Cain, team captain scratch off for the Brewers. Mike Trout, New Age Performers. Alright. No chromes in that one. No. Alright, box 8. Betts, New Age Performance. Has anybody seen any like 2-hit boxes? We haven't in our first 2 cases. Miles Nicholas for the Cardinals. It's going to Harold. But we already got 2 autos, Will. What more do you want? Mitch Haniger, New Age Performers. I should figure out something to do with these base heavy ones, to do some sort of like bounty with it to make it at least more engaging through the course of the break. We got Teheran for the Braves. Black border out of 50. Maybe I'll try something with Gypsy Queen when I see the checklist. See if there's some sort of every time something happens, you know, either we do a break credit or we do something in the room. I just got to figure out something that makes sense. New Age Performers, Jacob deGrom. Scratch off Lindor for the Indians. I got nothing new in, John. And I thought I was going to have the contenders, so I didn't want to compete against it. Not a good weekend. Well, that's wrong. I enjoy doing the Heritage. I like doing it. I just had I wasn't planning on doing a third one. Walker Buehler, New Age Performers. And right now, like the pick your team, like if I did a pick your team mixer of football, those take like 1 to 2 days to kind of marinate, get some teams sold. So throwing it together last minute just doesn't usually work for us. Not right now. My Saturdays are more dead than Fridays are. So if it was up on Friday to where folks in the room buy some teams then it'd be doable. So, sadly is what it is, but man. Oh, the party foul right there. No. We had gotten 6 cases, so we still have some for personals. I just wasn't sure if Tim had sold any. That's why I didn't know last night if we had a 3rd case or not. Because they do deals offline all the time, so that I'm not privy to. Nolan Arenado, New Age Performers. Nick Markakis for the Braves. John Y. I just don't know what they're doing, like, especially when they're doing that, like, 1 in the morning. Like, what is their regular schedule? New Age Performers Otani? It's on that elevator again. And I wonder, too, if, like, the floor is just really thin, so, like, they're really doing nothing but, like, walking around in a living room. It sounds like that. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Maybe no one's up there but those kids. And they only move by running. Maybe the floor is lava up there. It's always lava. New Age Performers. Edwin Diaz for the Mets. We got Chrome Refractor. We're out of 570. Mookie Betts, New Age Performers. Scratch off Paul Goldschmidt for the Diamondbacks. Team captain no longer. Being really bad when we first got the store, and then it definitely died down for a long time. Can't remember if it was worse before. No. I definitely don't realize it sometimes. Yeah. Like, oh yeah. People upstairs. No variation in that one. There might be a French variation. Box 10. Crowder, though, I'm I'm saving from this being inside, you know, Rookie P by doing this. How's your orders coming along for? Are you doing more cases for the national? Are you gonna do a similar amount, or are you doing less this year? I didn't look that far ahead for the release schedule, see what comes out between now and then. Here's our purple refractor hot box. Hot box. Oh, okay. You gonna get stuff like there? Some showroom floor deals? Or are you just not doing a bunch of personals there this year? Gotcha. It's not like there was a lack of cases lying around. You got Chapman for the Yankees, Arenado New Age Performers, Chris Archer, Pirates, Correa for the Astros, scratch off Mike Trout, for the Angels, Starling Marte for the Pirates, Cabrera for the Tigers, Haniger for the Mariners, Buehler for the Dodgers, Berrios for the Twins, regular chrome Garrett Cole for the Astros out of $9.99. I will sleeve up all the refractors, but I usually do that one at the end just for time savings purposes. There was a lot of stuff I wanted to like hit up the big David Adams booth by like the third day. They just had so many discounts, but it ended up being a lot of stuff I didn't care to spend money on. There's a reason why they have a bulk amount of them, you know. Diaz for the Mets. Ramirez for the Indians. Sale for the Red Sox. Kiermaier for the Rays. I was mostly being thrifty because I wanted to specifically buy the Bills stuff. Judge for the Yankees. Ohtani New Age Performers. Garrett Cole for the Astros. Gurriel Jr. for the Blue Jays. Rookie stars for the White Sox, Frere and Kopech. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be looking for while I'm there this year. Benintendi for the Red Sox. Kemp for the Dodgers. Arrieta for the Phillies. Mookie Betts, New Age Performers. Carpenter for the Cardinals. Snell for the Rays. We got Tejon for the Pirates, relic. Yeah, I was able to walk a lot last year. Pirates going out to Winston. So I'm going to do the same thing this year. Manea for the Athletics. I probably didn't do as much as I wanted to do out there, but I guitar Brewers. I hope to have a couple more breaks pre-planned too. Bauer for the Indians, Lindor, New Age Performers, because it was, I mean, we didn't have much planned to begin with, and I just want to have some set times, see if I can have a couple more breaks pre-done, get some of them pre-sold. I know one of the big reasons why we don't put a bunch up on the site is Tim likes getting those people buying in on the floor, versus, you know, a lot of the other breakers already have them pre-filled from their online customers, so it's just people walking by who can't get in, like, which is understandable. But we could have, you know, half the break filled or something before. But yeah, I plan on walking around more. There was a lot of times I was just sitting behind the table doing nothing. Not too often, but. Yeah, so everybody knows about them. That's, yeah. Then at least you could say, like, look, this is going to go live on this day. This go live on this day. But we also want you guys to get your spots too. Like, that's the hard mix there, right? Like, we want you guys to be able to get your teams, but we want these other random people we don't know to also be able to participate. Or you do smaller things. You know, you do those random divisionals 1 boxes. Well, people are right there, so it's a fast fill. But yeah, I'm going to look more into it, you know, April and May. Get our stuff figured out. Like, I'd like to do a second certified, maybe. We do the 1 master case, you know, do maybe 1 master case and then 2 half cases or something. Charlie Blackmon, Refractor Chrome. The Rockies on a 570. Yeah, that's why I figured do maybe some smaller ones. So do half caser. The biggest thing is we like to sort it and have it, you know, available for the people who buy in there. So you gotta plan around that too. Got Andrews for the Rangers. Eddie G. It came out. Topps Chrome came out last year at the National because that's where we got it delivered. Acuna New Age Performers. We got a Blake Snell for the Rays. Brian J. Real One Auto. Nola for the Phillies. Yeah, I want to get an idea. I don't know why, and I have to ask why we really don't do any of the TriStar stuff. I know they do the promotional stuff at the National, but I want to start getting some of that here too, potentially. Start getting some of the mini helmets, the balls, you know, more and more. So, check what they have at the National. Do something special with those. You know, usually they have those pouches. Those pouches were decent. Those had a pretty good return, I thought. But that's the standard. Posey for the Giants, scratch off. We've talked about it here and there, Harold. You're putting a lot on the line doing that because, you know, you have to do it like Leaf, right? Where there's not a huge LB's New Age Performers. You can't have a card that's worth $5,000 in it because then otherwise everybody's hitting cards that are worth $3 or $4. So you have a low ceiling, but you have a high floor as well. But we talk about it internally quite a few times. Because if you control what's in there, we know what folks like. We know what the prices are. You know, and then hopefully maybe you can get a few sleepers that at the time of putting it in there, the value was low, and they've jumped up into hard New Age Performers. But I don't know. We see more and more breakers doing it. I don't know that people need more of a repack product. There's a Chris Bryant action for the Cubs. Exactly, John. And then you hope that, you know, in a couple years from now, you have enough that have a return. I mean, you could get away with doing, in some cases, you could do like the boxes, you know, so maybe it's not a repack of specific cards, but a repack of, you know, not Heritage, but, a box of Bowman Tech. Our poster, Eric Hosmer for the Padres. Going out to Will. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. There's no right or wrong answer. Well, you definitely can do it wrong. But, you know, we have the advantage of we get into breaks, right? So we have to take spots. So we've hit cards that might not have cost as much to hit, you know, in some cases. So, you know, you take those, you set those aside. Yeah, there's like 1 or 2 chases, and then everything else has to average out the cost of those cases. And the other thing is that if you do it, you almost have to pre-sell everything out before you open any of it, because you don't want case 1, the chase card gets hit, and then no one wants to buy cases, 2 through 9. And that's one where, like, we couldn't take spots in because, we're pre-packaging it, so we know what's potentially in each box, right? So I don't know. It's not a bad idea, but there's enough product out there at the moment, and we don't really have to do it. I mean, we've talked about potentially doing, like, even, like, almost like Raz's in the Facebook group. Doing the same thing almost, $100 card for 10 spots, $10 each. You're just, throwing out there, maybe get that $100 card. Alex Bregman, Refractor Chrome. It's out of 570 for the Astros. Got for the Tigers, Nick Castellanos. Scherzer New Age Performers. All right, if you are going to get any personal boxes, I will do them for right after this. I'm not staying on late. I'm going to shut the stream down early, but if your order's in before I finish this, then we'll get it done. Got a Mookie Betts action for the Red Sox. I still do sometimes, Greg. Die cuts I have to a lot. But yeah, I was actually thinking about that the other day. That was like my first whole month. I missed you during the break today. I had no clue if I was doing okay or not. You'll see the recap, so you'll be able to tell me. Bo's all grown up. There's some, definitely at home, there's some cards that are just slightly thicker that you'll clip, you'll clip an edge if I don't do it. Like 75-point cards. Aaron Judge, New Age Performers. Scratch off is Molina for the Cardinals. Soto New Age Performers. Oh, you could have let me know. Sorry about that. I might have saved you, though. Only a couple Nats cards, so. I want to get it started right away, because I wanted to be able to log off to sort. Okay, that's it for the base cards. So we're going to do box toppers. Then I'm going to do a hit recap, everything here. And then we've got our buyback cards, too. So we'll start with the buybacks. For the Pirates, we got Bob Veal. Almost looks like James Earl Jones. A young James Earl Jones. Okay. Just let me know, Greg. Got Don Wilson for the Astros. Rookie stars for the Cardinals. Ron Lee, Jerry Rios. It's kind of cool. You need something about Sparta. The Spartans. Ken Holtzman for the Cubs. Tom Murphy for the Angels. We've got Mike Kilkenny for the Tigers. Those are all our buybacks. Oh, sorry. I did not put those together. We got for the Mets, Nolan Ryan, box topper. I do really, really like these. We got Thurman Munson for the Yankees. Roberto Clemente for the Pirates. Al Kaline for the Tigers. Yeah, just like a small chase for him, even. The colors on them are just really nice. And you got a Mike Trout for the Angels. I'm gonna look these up. I'm gonna try and get the set. I think getting them done and framing them and throwing them in the store here just be really nice on the wall. And then again, our poster we got was Eric Hosmer for the Padres. All right, now the recap. We've got scratch-offs. We got Molina for the Cardinals, Posey for the Giants, Trout for the Angels, Goldschmidt for the Diamondbacks, Lindor for the Indians, Kane for the Brewers, Freeman for the Braves, Altuve for the Astros, Trout for the Angels, Kershaw for the Dodgers, Cano for the Mariners, and Syndergaard for the Mets. Our relics. Castellanos for the Tigers. Teon for the Pirates. Markakis for the Braves. Mikolas for the Cardinals. McCullers for the Astros. A lot of mix. Syndergaard for the Mets. Harper for the Nationals. Lester for the Cubs. And Springer for the Astros. Our Chromes. Base Chromes. We got Cole for the Astros. Blackman for the Rockies. Rosario for the Mets. Kiermaier for the Rays. And DeGrom for the Mets. Our refractor versions, Diaz for the Mets, Bregman for the Astros, and Blackman for the Rockies. Our black border, we have Andrews for the Rangers, Tiran for the Braves, Morales for the Blue Jays, and Calhoun for the Angels. Our variations, action. So our action variations, we got Martinez for the Red Sox, Lindor for the Indians, Harper for the Nationals, Jansen for the Blue Jays, Bryant for the Cubs, Betts for the Red Sox. We had a mini out of 100, Acuna for the Braves. That was number 71. And we had a team name variation, JD Martinez for the Red Sox. And lastly, our autos, we had Blake Snell for the Rays, Gurriel Jr. for the Blue Jays, and Alex Bregman for the Astros. And there we go, everybody. That was the break. Thanks for getting in. Find more at livecasebreak.com. This is Ron, and I am out.